Hey boys, you think we can pull a Gus Johnson here? You think so? Oh. It didn't work. Well, either way, today is going to be the first album review that I'm making. I hate to go all Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest music nerd, on you guys, but, you know. Today we're going to be reviewing this album, I Thought You Didn't Even Like Leaving by Prince Daddy and the Hyena, which I actually own on vinyl. I'll talk about that more in a minute. Look at that jump cut to better lighting. That's fun. Double jump cut. Has this ever been done? The answer is no. But back to what we're really talking about, which is the album, which I do have on vinyl. Now, this album, I Thought You Didn't Even Like Leaving by Prince Daddy and the Hyena, is what probably most would call in the emo genre, probably more punkish emo, I guess. I don't know if this is a term. I'm not a professional music reviewer. I don't know if you've picked up on that, but I don't know if this is a term, but it sounds like party emo. I don't know. A lot of these songs really sound like partying to me. It does slow down at points, though. I do enjoy listening to this album a lot in the setting and context of it being an album and listening to it track by track through the entire album, just because of the way songs transition into each other and the way it builds to the final track, really, with its explosive end. So, what did I think of this album? It's pretty good. Penis Tree. It's really a no-brainer. I would like this album. It gives me pretty much everything that I would want out of like this kind of emo punk album. It's loud, angry. One thing I really like is just the live sound of it, and their live shows are really awesome from what I've heard, and it really comes through on this album. Like you can picture it in a live setting very easily. And one thing that this album has as an instant way to make me like any album is just the guitars have Big Muff going into a tube screamer. Like that's the only tone I ever want to hear ever on anything. Not actually, but it is one of my favorites to hear, and it gives it a really unique, I guess not unique because a lot of people are doing it, but it very much reminds me of Pinkerton by Weezer, which was actually the album that got me into music, and still probably my favorite album of all time just for that. Even though there are probably albums that I listen to more and like better, I still consider it my favorite just because that's what started it all, and that really shaped my music tastes. Now I would like to talk about the actual vinyl that I have of this album. And obviously it's one of my favorite artworks on any album, really. I do very much enjoy the artwork, and most of the time it's just sitting on display anyway. But when I received it, I don't know what happened. My theory is that there's small particles of dust in the inside of the actual grooves that I would need a microscope to see, but I don't have those tools right now. But it skipped a lot right out of the box. It was not a good vinyl to listen to. Only like a couple of tracks actually worked and didn't skip. So maybe I'll take a closer look at seeing if I can restore it, but I don't know. I mean, it's still okay. I still love these guys. It's just sitting on display most of the time. This it's actually a limited edition. Only like 250 of these were made. And I tried to show you guys how it actually, in the dark, it glows like blue a little bit, but yeah, my phone camera will not pick something up that's that slight. I think that wraps up my very, very brief thoughts on the album. But I don't know if there will be more of these in the future. I just wanted something to work on in between reviewing my Steam libraries. That's a little easier to make and a little faster that I can just put out there. And I also really enjoy music, so see you boys soon reviewing my Steam library. Number 3 coming out very, very, very soon. Bye.